Today's show is brought to you by none other than DraftKings Sportsbook, top-rated sports booking app in all of North America. You know they are safe, secure, and the best part, they are reliable. We love that about them. And we obviously know, man, that the season is here. And whenever it is a sports season, man, it's always fun to, add a little juice to the games, man. It gives you a little bit more purpose when you're watching it. But more importantly, when you are doing that, man, we know we got to have promo codes for you. We want to hook you up, so to speak. So when you first download the app, put in that promo code MOATS, all right? You're going to make your initial deposit of $5 and you'll receive $250 in bonus bets. It's a simple concept, man. And you can use that money to potentially win more money, man. Or, some of these anytime touchdowns that they got going on, or anytime scores that they got going on with some of these games. But on top of that, you also receive 1 month of NFL Plus Premium on the house. Shout out the DraftKings. Shout out. Now, you don't want to miss on these opportunities too, man. We know the seasons are continuing to get into this thing a little bit, man. All right, so you got to make sure you follow your squad, all right? But we also know that sometimes you get lost in the sauce, man. You might have that, addiction forming, creating a little bit of a gambling problem. And if that is the case, if you live in New York, it's a number that you can text. But for everybody else, the number to dial is 1-800-GAMBLER.
Do you think the Steelers should trade for a receiver to help out Pickens?
Do I think the Steelers should trade for a receiver?
Yeah.
Are there any receivers out there available for trade that play Pittsburgh Steelers style football, or are we looking for somebody to just score some home runs, or what kind of guy are we looking for right now?
I like how you asked that question real specific. He said, hold on, we don't want fluff. We want somebody that's real. Is he gonna block? Is he gonna crack down and hit this safety when we got Najee running?
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, what we really trading for? You know what I mean? So help me out. What we trading for?
I got a list
and then
here.
I can help you out.
I can throw out some names. DeAndre Hopkins, but he's got the MCL.
I don't want no excuse. I don't want no excuses. I just want names.
All right, DeAndre Hopkins.
I just want names.
DeAndre Hopkins. Mechie from the Texans.
Who that?
John Mechie from the Texans, Alabama receiver.
Mechie, okay.
Yeah, he's like buried on their depth chart. He was inactive in their Week 2 game. So I think do we bring Deontay back?
Deontay?
Yeah,
that's
would you
three.
bring him back?
That's 3. Hold on, you got to give me the list first.
Okay.
I can't choose from all the people you give me. I got to hear the list first.
We just played him, Cortland Sutton from the Broncos.
Cortland, okay. Is he's in trade talk with Denver?
Yeah, he was in the offseason, and if they continue to lose, I could see them shipping him off by the trade deadline.
Okay.
Alec Pierce from the Colts.
Okay.
Treylon Burks, Titans. And then this one's a little pie in the sky, but Devontae Adams.
I don't see any benefit right now from any of those guys being traded to Pittsburgh. At the end of the day, if you're willing to play Pittsburgh-style football, where you ain't going to cry and complain about the football, where you ain't going to get you but 3 passes in the game, and you got to come down and crack back 31 times.
You better hit this safety. Come on, man.
You feel me? Like, we're a team around here, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I only average, 60, 70 catches a season.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I play with guys that average 100 catches. I've seen guys average 120 catches in the season.
Yeah.
They ain't win championships. All they did was get a nice little contract, you know what I'm saying, for themselves. So at the end of the day, if you're going to bring guys in that's willing to win championships, I think the pedigree of guys that are already there, they just have to understand how to embrace that atmosphere. And you rock with the guys that Coach Tomlin chose to rock with right now, and the business decisions that they have made throughout their existence, they have lived with them. So at the end of the day, what decision they've made to get rid of the receiver or bring in another receiver, I don't see anyone coming in right now.
Hey,
I like the spin you put on that.
That's the Super Bowl MVP talking right there. If the MVP say it, I rocks with the MVP. I like it. But you're right though. It is a certain brand of ball, and I like how you're specific about that the whole time. It's like I don't care what name we bring up. If they don't play this specific brand of ball, if they're more concerned with the numbers, it's going to have a negative impact regardless. It's not going to fit the way that we want it to fit, and it's not going to get the results that we want either.
Because that's the media going to start talking about now what this player's stats look like before, what he did at this youth college or this team or this organization and whatnot. And now you're comparing it to a place that has no presence over any of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like whatever you talk about over here, that
That's
don't
real.
mean nothing over here.
We don't care about that. We care about, did you get the ring? Did you
Right.
win it all? If you didn't,
Right.
then I don't care. I'm with you. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're looking for those type of guys, and I think right now, we have those type of guys that are there that can get the job done. And at the end of the day, it's their job now to take on that responsibility and show what this football season, is entailed for them.
Nah, respect on that, man.
I definitely do think we have big team guys
I would
on this
agree with
squad
that.
across the board. And if you want to talk specifically receiver room,
Yeah.
I
can see
just question the is the talent all the way there to where we need it to be, like as in guys outside of Pickens. But we get Roman Wilson back maybe this week.
So yeah, when you talk about like the talent of the receivers or the players, it really all boils down to understanding what type of film do you watch. What are you listening to when coach is talking to you in the film room?
Mm-hmm.
You see, what we see on television ain't the same thing these folks talk about in the meeting room.
Mm-hmm.
So when they go back in the meeting room and you got 7 MEs, MA or Miss MA,
Can't be having no mental errors,
right?
Mr.
Like mental
Simons.
errors and
Yeah.
Mr. Simons. Like you got to understand like what that look like. That's what called
That'll
ball
hold you
game.
back.
You feel me? Like that's what. Like it ain't about what we think or is happening. In real life. It's just the little details. It's the little things that you can't do that cause you to lose ball games.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when those guys understand like what that looks like in film and in practice every day, when you're going out to win practice every day, when your grade is above 85 to a 90 every day, like are you really happy with your your performance? Like because now when you go in on game day, oh shit, I know I can't get nothing less than an 85.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I know what my performance look like every week, but if these guys aren't setting the bar high for themselves when they go to practice to be able to perform well on game day, you're never going to have the mindset that it takes to perform on game day. You're going to just go out nonchalant and enjoy the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.